have no idea if you can see my face or not. But anyways, I'm out here in the van. And I used to work at a Ford dealership. And many years ago, about the time that this van was manufactured. And I remember key fobs were so expensive. And I bought a key fob, actually two, off of Amazon for like 11 bucks. And anyways, I remember how to program Ford vans, which is funny. I can't hardly remember anything with a chemo brain, but that is getting better, so maybe that's why I can remember this. But let me turn this around here, and first let me tell you how it's done. You basically put the key in the ignition, and before I put that in there, let me go ahead and explain this. So you put the key in the ignition, you turn it to run, and then off again. You do that 8 times. On the 8th one, you leave it and run, but you don't start the engine. When you do that, the door should lock and then unlock, and then you press any button on the remote, and it should lock and unlock again to let you know it was successful programming it. And if you got other remotes, you basically repeat the same process until they're all programmed. So, hopefully that still works, because I'm about to try it. And we'll see what happens. So let me turn this around. Well, I have to excuse the camera because I'm doing, one hand on the camera, one hand on the ignition. Plus I have to get a remote in there at some point in time. So let's turn this around and try with the ignition. Let me shut this door so that beeping stops and you can hear the door unlock. I got both remotes here. I'm going to count the first 7 on-offs. I'm not going to count the last one so you can hear the door cycle. It'll do it on its own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I'm going to shut the key off. Okay, so now they both should work. There's lock, unlock, lock. Perfect. Still works. I'm surprised I remember that. Anyways, thanks for watching. This is one thing I don't have to worry about now. When I bought this van, it only come with 1 key and no fobs, and I was so paranoid I was going to lose the key and not be able to get in the van or something like that. So now the doors lock and unlock, and that is perfect. Thankfully, a lot of people will dog Chinese stuff, but 10 bucks for 2 key fobs that actually work. And I remember back when I worked at Ford dealerships, I think the key fobs used to cost like around 70 bucks a piece. And I know people used to get really mad whenever they would take and lose their key fob or it would break. But, at $10 a pop, there's no reason why you shouldn't have them if your vehicle works with them, which is most Ford vehicles with power door locks. So anyways, got that done. Oh, and one other thing too. I also bought, Chinese made, also, the rear door latch cable was broke, and it was only $13 for 2 cables for the rear door. And again, I'm thinking that, Ford dealership prices were, $60 or $70 for those 2 cables. It's really hard to complain, when you're buying stuff like that. I know it's not supporting American companies, but is there any American companies building this stuff that cheap, that actually works and is functional? And that's kind of what I'm getting at. You buy an older vehicle, sometimes you don't really get a choice where you get to buy your stuff from. And, more than likely, even if you buy it from Ford, it's probably made in some other country and shipped here. So, either way, I got a whole lot of videos coming up on this van because I'm just now starting to gut it, and we have big plans. So as I fix and repair stuff, I'm going to do the videos and hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. God bless you. God bless your families. And normally I say God bless your homesteads, but I'm going to start saying God bless and safe travels. Thank you.